drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game, then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Elliott takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Prescott to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quran Williams. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12. That's caught. It's Coleman. It's an 8-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Intended for Marquise Goodwin. Incomplete. It's 4th down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, good game, Ken Dog. Good game, Ken Dog. Good game, Ken Dog.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4. No return here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Yeah,
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
What's up?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. As a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Garoppolo now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here that's close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They kind of script.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They give him a gain of 37. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Will you okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. They come out here in the I. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Whip. Watch the whip. Under 10. We're going to 53. Back. Alert 3. Check your hot read.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
I see you.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
12, fellas, here we go. 11.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
11. Switch.
From the 30 on second down. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the Sticks moving.
Good block, baby boy. Good block. Way to block that motherfucker.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scale. And it's second down.
That was a hell of a block right there, John Ward.
Garoppolo being chased out left. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's third down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
12, fellas, here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Yeah, that's me. I'm out here, man.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I done taught my son well out here. I'm proud of you, son.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Let me walk up in there, nigga.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
47. 54. 54.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 6-yard line. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Call a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Now Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Man, listen, we gonna beat y'all niggas.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah. Cover. From the 25 on second down, Prescott, and he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. He'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Man.
Prescott. Flushed it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. D Ford drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
One, Omaha. Watch the screen.
Garoppolo gives to Breda. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Yeah. Yeah, because I got my foot on this nigga P-Shore's neck over here. Yeah, man.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
They don't know what to do over here.
Man open, it's Goodwin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. On 1st down, it's Coleman. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They will run again with Coleman. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. But I can afford to go for it here. Because if we don't get it, then they'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
See, we called in some more back up. 2 more niggas in came in, nigga.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Two more niggas that came in here.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt.
Bro, what the fuck?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field.
Oh, this nigga over here glitching the game and shit.
And that allows you to cover a little.
Something going on.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And
hey, sad the way you see how the nigga got quiet over there.
Someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. It just tells, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Tom Brady telling me to lock in.
Throwing on second and 8.
Tom Brady telling me to lock in. I got 2 gallons of chocolate in my shit.
That's just step one. Next to
I never run out of chocolate milk, nigga. My whole team drink chocolate milk.
And hoping they can take it away.
That shit, white milk, strawberry milk, we don't want that shit.
10th carry now for Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 48-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. They go to Elliott again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline.
Hey, we're just going to take it to the fourth quarter, man.
That means his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
There's a score, Bob.
4th down, Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A first down carry.
Hey, what you gonna do when Tom Brady not on the field?
K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Yes, now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Prescott now. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 26 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Throwing. Prescott. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah,
yes, sir, man. Come on.
You know, that type of throw in this type of a game,
man.
I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your head, something like that. Otherwise,
get my quarterback that ball
thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. And even 70 yards on the pickup.
Wow, darn school.
So it's 49er football. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
Man, pay this nigga Howard, man.
Ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are,
put some clothes on. About to be done.
Well. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. The Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
What's up?
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for Brian.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time."
That's caught at the 25.
Heavyweight, man. We turned up over here, man.
Timeout now. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Money, where you at?
What do you mean?
You want to play?
Yeah, give me all the shit.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is
good cut, boy. Good cut to the left. That cut saved your ass.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty with the interception there. That means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, say, big shot. You like how I put that DRD?
Posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play.
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it cost him.
Come on, baby.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think I wasn't a quarterback.
What you mean, who won?
I can't throw forward.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say.
Saying one time that remaining defensively, man.
Probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Pretty solid run here on first down.
Talking about run the what party. Nigga, you crazy.
But he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there.
Hey, send it to that dude 35.
Oh, yeah, come on. Come on.
You be coming to my feet up on your cap. Win ball your big,
There's no doubt about that position, Charles. Points that were not in a break. They were pretty easy to come by. It was fun, wasn't it? And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
Never.
I'm looking for a game.
I'm not.
I couldn't see me. Whose mic is that, man?
Yeah, yo, that shit ass.
I have to find out that.
Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 20. Two-yard line.
Let's go. 22-yard line. Start! Like 5! Let's go,
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's Roethlisberger. Open man, it's Vanette. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Right back to Connor here on first. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That's it, baby. We got a
loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Black 80.
At the 39-yard line.
Let him know.
On second and 12, Roethlisberger. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and now it's third down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
On third down, it's Connor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Now Connor. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. On first and 10 is Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
44.
On second and 7, Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 10 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. To throw is Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. Garoppolo finding Goodwin and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
18 yards, first down Niners. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. It's Coleman here. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And that will be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to Coleman. He finds an opening past the 40. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Well, with that incompletion, let's tap into the useless facts file, shall we? 3 guys with the last name Allen got the start in Week 9. Josh in Buffalo, Kyle in Carolina, Brandon in Denver. All 3 got the win. And, Charles, that's the first time in league history that 3 QBs sharing the last name won on the same weekend.
How about that? And I think for Brandon Allen, his first start as well, so not bad. Now, throw in the guys who have the same last name and their starts. Let's go to 2000. The Johnsons, Brad, Doug, and Rob. And in 1984, we're really digging deep here. I love this. Dave, Wade, and Mark Wilson. Now, to my recollection, none of them were related. Just all had the same last name. Who would you take, the Johnsons, or would you take the Wilsons?
I'll take the Johnsons because I actually remember them playing. But, I'm sorry, you're getting mad at me for that. But none of them ever won on the same weekend, so we witnessed NFL history this past week.
We certainly did. Great NFL history. At least Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Connor, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. If they got you the football, gave you a great opportunity, you got to cash in and get some points.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the 2nd half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's Connor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. On second down. It's Connor, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make...
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And that'll set them back 5.
Get him, boys. Yeah, that's how we do, team.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Boswell's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, check. 3.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Breida, he'll try the right side.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
26 Mike. Silver.
On first down, Coleman. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Garoppolo. Man open. It's Goodwin. And a loose football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They start with a give to counter. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson, he's got it. Accelerating, and off he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 81 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? This is Coleman, and he's got room. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Coleman, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now a play fake here on first down, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, high 7. 54. You ain't doing nothing.
Now Roethlisberger. He gets this one to Johnson.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's third down. And the Steelers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be third and forever.
SOS. 44. SOS.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 180. Push him back. Kill. 13.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo steps away, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Roethlisberger will throw. Got an open man, it's Washington. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go play action now. Roethlisberger nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the sack, and now a third and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeForest Buckner picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Jordan Berry now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that